The Indonesian government needs to become more integrated with the global supply chain and not get caught up in nationalist rhetoric, according to former EU Trade Commissioner Peter Mandelson.
Mandelson says that, without doubt, the sense of dynamism following Indonesia's 2014 election is very positive. President Joko Widodo wants to triple exports over the next 5 years. But now, with all the headwinds that come with office, Mandelson says the new government must stay focused on its goals. He says policymakers are preoccupied with unlocking domestic demand and that Indonesia needs to free up trade with other countries.
There has long been a thread of, how can I put it, in Indonesia, a thread of economic self-sufficiency about economic policy making in this country, with more than a dash of protectionism and isolationism thrown in for good measure.
Look, in the 21st century, there is going to be no sort of modern growing economy that can simply depend on what it does within its own national border.
Former Finance Minister Khatib Basri says Indonesia's leaders need to find a way to get public support for programs that aren't always to its taste.
So sort of like, find a way, find this, the starting point, the entry point is very important to make sure that both consumer and producer, they feel that this import product is also important. If they use this import as the intermediate product for their export product, definitely they will agree.
Finding a middle ground between Indonesian policymakers and European business interests is the challenge.
So it's very important to have that kind of conversation that we had today, lining up decision makers, European business, Indonesian counterparts, to see a little bit how the European-Indonesian relationship on trade and investment can go forward.
What I've been hearing today is that while President Joko Widodo has touted the need to sort out Indonesia's current account deficit, there's also a need to make sure that imports are just as important as exports. Blaze Hope for Berita Satu, Jakarta.